guys, so I'm looking real dusty and crusty right now. I just got up. I'm about to go downstairs and do my workouts, but before I do that, I'm going to have my tea. I'm going to go get my tea, and then I will see you guys after my workout. Okay, guys, so at 8 a.m. I start my tea detox. These are the Teami blends, skinny tea and colon tea. I do the skinny tea first thing in the morning. I also have a promo code for you guys if you guys would like to purchase this tea. So yeah, this is how you make the skinny tea. Basically, you just take 1 teaspoon of the tea and then you just put it in your cup, and then I just go take some hot water and add the hot water to the cup. I let this water boil. I like my tea like really hot, so I let the water boil. I would recommend getting this tumbler if you guys are going to use the tea, because as you can see, on the inside of the cup, they are tea leaves. Like, it's not a tea bag, they're actually tea leaves. So when you get the Teami tumbler with the tea, it comes with this filter right here that I just put in. And the filter just makes sure that none of the leaves are actually coming up into your mouth when you're drinking the tea. So I find that very helpful. So then you just add the lid, and then your tea is good to go. All right, guys, so I'm just finished my workout. I know I'm looking rusty and crusty today. I don't even want to get back on camera because, like, it's just, today is just a lot. So I'm probably just going to let the rest of these meals just roll, because, like, I just have so much to do today. It's so much to, like, record cooking and then record, each middle part of, each meal. So I'm just going to let these clips just roll for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram for my weight loss challenges and weight loss tips at k.couture. And yeah, let's get back into this video. So now that it's 10 a.m., it is time for breakfast. Today for breakfast, I'm just having a Herbalife shake. I use the chocolate healthy meal along with the Prolesta. If you guys don't know what Prolesta is, that is the liquid lipo. Every time I order Herbalife, I make sure that I get Prolesta with it. This is like just a really good meal substitute for me. So the first thing I'm going to do is add 8 ounces of water. This is cold water. I'm just adding 8 ounces, and then I'm going to take 2 scoops of my Herbalife healthy meal and add that into my water. So pretty much all that's left to do now is to just add my Prolesta. So with the Prolesta, you're just going to use 1 scoop of the Prolesta and add that to your shake. You shake it up, and then that's it. The Prolesta is what really helps to get rid of that belly fat. So yeah, like I said, I make sure I get it every time. You can get that from any Herbalife distributor that you want. I'm not a Herbalife distributor, but you could just find one wherever to order this if you want to. So now for lunch, I'm just going to make a shake. I'm going to use my Teami Blends greens along with my Teami Blends. I like to call it my portable blender, because it's just so easy and just simple. But yeah, so this is the Teami Blends green superfood that I'm going to use to add to my shake. And this is the mini blender. So basically for this, I'm just going to add some water. Sadly, I did not measure the water out. I'm so sorry, you guys. But if you guys order it, then you guys can, eyeball it for yourself. I'm going to use some water, and then I'm going to add some pineapples and my Teami Blends green superfoods. I use this thing so much and forgot to charge it, so mine was like actually kind of dying, so that's why I keep pressing the button. But it works really good. I use it all the time, like I said. But yeah, that's lunch. So now I'm going to get into prepping for dinner. I'm going to make chicken, carrots, broccoli, and potatoes for dinner. I like to prep my food really early because I like to cook it in the slow cooker. So I'm going to take you guys through that whole process right now of how I season my food and wash it, etc., etc. So right now, I had the chicken sitting in water, vinegar, and some lemon water because that's how I clean my chicken. So now I'm just rinsing that chicken off and then putting it in the bowl that I'm going to actually season it in. So for my seasonings, I'm going to use Italian Italian seasoning, pepper, garlic, and some Sazon. So right now, that's what I'm doing right now, just seasoning my chicken. So now that my chicken is nice and seasoned, I'm going to go ahead and add it to my crock pot. In my crock pot, I put about like a half a cup of water in there, and then I'm just adding my chicken. And I have my crock pot on for 4 hours, by the way. I like it to cook as slow as possible, but I did get started a little late. So yeah. So now on to my potatoes. I am only using 3 potatoes because I'm not going to eat the potatoes because I'm trying to stay on a low carb diet. So the potatoes are more for my son, my man, my mom. They all eat dinner as well. So when I'm cooking for myself, I like to cook for them as well. So I try to throw things in there that I won't necessarily eat, but that are good for them. So now I'm just peeling my potatoes, and then I'm going to cut them up. Okay, so now I'm just adding some baby carrots to my potatoes. You can cut them up however you want. I mean, they're small enough to where like you don't even have to cut them, but like I just like mine to be small. And now I'm just seasoning them with garlic, Italian, and pepper. Also some minced garlic. So this is what it looks like when I'm done. I'm just going to cover these up and wait a little bit longer before I put them in with the chicken so that they don't get too soft. So I'm going to cover them up with some saran wrap and just let them sit and marinate for a second until I decide to add them to the chicken. So now I'm just adding some chicken gravy to my chicken along with some minced garlic. I forgot to add the minced garlic. So I'm just doing that now, mixing that up. And then now it's been about 2 hours, so I'm going to add my potatoes and carrots and just mix them up within my crock pot. And now let's get on to the broccoli. So the broccoli is going to be cooked separately, not in my crock pot, but this is how I cut my broccoli up. I like to cut it up fairly small, not too stalky. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then I'm going to rinse those and add my seasoning. So here it is all rinsed and, clean and everything. So now I'm just adding those same 3 seasonings to my broccoli. I'm putting them in a pot with some butter, and then I'm going to let that cook. So this is how the chicken typically turns out. Afterwards, as you can see, like it's hard to even get it onto the spoon to get it into the bowl because the chicken is literally falling off of the bone. Like literally, like watch when I pick up the chicken, nothing but bone. Like it's so good, it's so tender. The kids love this because they don't like super chewy chicken. Well, tough chicken, I'd rather say. So yeah, that's pretty much how it looks. Like the chicken is literally falling off the bone in the pot. So kind of have to be careful on getting that chicken out because like I said, it'll be falling off of the bone. So this is dinner, guys. I actually did add a couple potatoes in there, but as you can see, very portion controlled. I got these cute little containers from Walmart. I got them in a set for Christmas, but this is pretty much what my dinner will look like. This is the size, and that's what we're having for dinner. All right, guys, so after dinner around 9 p.m. is when I make my next detox tea. As you can see, I'm using the same container. I just washed that out, and now I'm doing my colon tea. So this is what's going to help with detoxing your colon. The Teami Blends detox teas are for bloating. So that's why I use them all the time because like I feel like if I'm using them, I don't get bloated at all. So I make sure that I'm staying on top of my detox teas. So yeah, like, okay, so as you can see, I added the tea bag into the cup already, and now I'm just going to add some hot water. Upon doing that, that's about it. I'm just going to add my filter and add my lid, and then that's literally it. I like to let my tea sit for a couple minutes because I do like boiling hot water, like I stated before. But that's about it, guys. So that is it for the whole day. That was breakfast, lunch, dinner, and after dinner.